This is a Fox News alert. I'm Shannon Bream in for Brett Baer. A huge policy shift tonight for the U.S. regarding Israel. President Obama choosing not to veto a United Nations Security Council resolution condemning Israeli settlements in Palestinian-claimed territory, then demanding they stop. The U.S. has in the past almost always vetoed such measures, but not this time. Not even after Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu urged a veto, and not after President-elect Trump did the same. We have Fox team coverage. Kevin Cork with the president in Hawaii on why the administration made such a bold move. But we begin with correspondent David Lee Miller at the United Nations tonight. Good evening, David.
Good evening, Shannon. For the first time now in nearly 4 decades, the U.S. has failed to veto a UN Security Council resolution condemning Israeli settlement activity. The U.S. officially abstained, while the remaining 14 other members of the Security Council voted yes. The resolution calls for Israel to immediately and completely cease all settlement activity in the occupied Palestinian territory, including East Jerusalem. U.S. UN Ambassador Samantha Power said the U.S. would veto any resolution undermining Israel's security or imposed a settlement to the conflict. She said the resolution voted on today did not meet the requirements for a U.S. veto.
It is because this resolution reflects the facts on the ground and is consistent with U.S. policy across Republican and Democratic administrations throughout the history of the State of Israel that the United States did not veto it.
Minutes after the vote, President-elect Trump tweeted out, and I quote, "As to the UN, things will be different after January 20th. The vote on the resolution, which was sponsored by Egypt, was supposed to take place yesterday. Mr. Trump called for a veto at that time, and soon thereafter, Egypt took the resolution off the table. This morning, other countries put it back in play. Many Israelis were angry and disappointed, but not surprised by the U.S. vote. Relations between President Obama and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have been strained, and there has been growing speculation about some type of Obama December surprise." Meanwhile, Republican Senators John McCain and Lindsey Graham expressed outrage at the UN vote. And on the other side of the aisle, New York Democrat Chuck Schumer joined the chorus of criticism, saying, and I quote, "It is extremely frustrating, disappointing, and confounding that the administration has failed to veto this resolution." Israeli reaction has also been very harsh. The office of the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, said Israel rejects this shameful anti-Israeli resolution and will not abide by it. The statement went on to say that Israel looks forward to working with President Trump and the future U.S. Congress. Shannon?
David Lee Miller live at the UN. Thank you.